What's up guys, Thunderbelt here, and today I have another ranked gameplay for you guys. This is a duo rank gameplay. I'm playing as Chou together with Tofu as Moskov. And from what you see, it seems like we've been matched up with a bunch of legend and one epic player, which is pretty strange because I'm in Mythic already, but who cares, it's the matchmaking system. So we're just gonna play along and see how it goes. Of course, part of my voice, I am currently having a cold right now, so hopefully I don't sound too weird as I make this video. Alright, let's talk about team composition. I am playing as a fighter. We have another fighter, Jawhead. We have a main tank, Lolita. We have a mage and a marksman, Moskov. Enemy team has one main tank, Grok, a mage, Vexana, two assassins, Saber and Fanny, as well as a fighter, Mardus. So yeah, initially enemy. We tried to get an early advantage by getting first blood, but unfortunately that wasn't really the case, because as you saw earlier, I was stuck there for a little while because of network issues which I was trying to resolve afterwards. So apart from that, we're going back to lane right now. Johnny wanted to throw Grok into it. Decided to flicker into Grok, but it's a horrible idea. Number one, because he's under farm, and also because he's under level. So he's level 1, Grok's already level 3. Without your first skill, Jawhead doesn't really do a lot of damage in terms of basic attack. Jawhead wanted to take recall and get back, which would have been a good idea. But I decided not to. We saw Saber coming around, and Moskov roaming down as well once he saw that Saber was on the way down. Here comes a flying Fanny, and Jawhead is going to die for that because he did decide to recall just now. So like Grok and Fanny were leaving the lane, so they're most probably going to mid. So I decided to go up and check. And turns out, as you saw, they were taking turtle. Of course, we can't actually contest turtle at this point. We don't have a lot of damage and we don't have a lot of sustain. So what we decided to do was to just reset it. Saber went up to roam at top and just totally destroyed our top lane. Nothing much you can do at this point other than know that top lane is really at a disadvantage here. So I decided to roam to top and see if it could help out a little bit. Hoping at this point, even though we know that Jawhead isn't really the best, you see that he's just engaging crazy on the Grok. No idea what I'm talking about. Yeah. So anyway, I came to the top. We saw the Saber hoping they'll come along, but they're a little bit too far off, so they have to back off for now. Jawhead in an ordinary context, I would normally expect Jawhead to be able to hold his own lane because he's really strong and he's in the main run right now. He has quite a lot of damage and is rather durable with his shield. So I decided to let him be. So I came up here against the Vexana. Unfortunately, our Jawhead really doesn't know how to play. He's just going crazy, engaging onto Grok at the point. And then when Fanny came along, he just died. So of course, yeah, I just let Tofu push mid. Saw Grok was coming. He decided to go all the way unfortunately, Mars and Saber caught up to him, and he died. Yeah, pretty unfortunate there. Of course, we know that the good thing for us is Fanny isn't really that great. He's an average Fanny player, isn't this kind of crazy? Oh yeah, I totally know where to go. My cables, and so you have nowhere to run. No, it's kind of an average Fanny. He was going mid to help out, but turns out everyone's just backing off, so I go back to lane instead. Keep going his aura inside, engage. Don't have enough damage. And we have to back off again. Unfortunately, I'm gonna die here. Martis just went on crazy with a triple Q. No, hold on. This Fanny was there. Unfortunately, the aura was a little bit, I don't know, just like wasn't there. Flickering, try to get an artist. Like, come on, dude. Didn't even land the first kill because I blocked my minion. But okay. These are really not looking good for us, but you just gotta play on because in terms of team composition, enemy team is very heavily skewed towards the early game. And as for our side, we are more geared towards the late game because we have Moskov. Of course, managed to flicker in and get Grok, so we managed to trade out somehow. Even though this wasn't the best trade out because we lost the mage for a tank, it's still a trade out nonetheless. Top Fanny pushing bottom, so we come around and take a look. Leaving the farm, all the farm to Moscow.
Request backup. Our turret has been destroyed.
So of course, when we're in the losing end, we gotta have the discipline to, you know, not go crazy and engage because doing so probably result in more lives lost. But especially when you're behind, if you want to engage, you really make sure that you have to engage on their core. As in the biggest threat, the biggest damage carrier of all. Like in this case, it's a horrible engagement by me. Sorry, we've been good. That's how Moskov uses ultimate. I mean, it's not bad. We had to trade out once again, but as I mentioned, it's not the best trade out because we lost our fighter Jawhead in exchange for Grok. Grok is just a tank, so not make much of a deal. Unfortunately, this aura just didn't want to go back this type of Martis. So yeah, you gotta adjust playstyles accordingly.
Initiate retreat.
To enemy comms. Trying to engage right here. Decided to take the Shadow first because Martis is a little bit tanky because he's a fighter. So in the event that we don't get him, it's better get Shadow. So we managed a very nice stun on Fanny, which allowed us to get a kill. You gotta be careful here. There's a Saber around. Waiting for engage. And we mentioned Algo Martis. Very nice. Saber's gonna get a kill into Lolita. But it's okay. We just lost the tank. Managed to kill the Grok. And now we kind of realized that we've been fighting for pretty long. We lost a tank for the tank and fire, which is a good thing. And so things are starting to shape up a little bit. As we manage to protect our MM, we should be able to do some stuff. If you're behind, as I mentioned, what you saw just now is both of us recalling back even though we had quite some health. The reason is pretty simple, because you're behind, the enemy team is more farmed than you are, better higher in terms of level, so they can do a lot more damage. And sometimes half health is, you gotta preserve every health point you get. Managed to engage onto Fanny.
Your team destroyed a turret.
Just barely managed to
Ally
kill
has
Fanny.
been slain. Unstoppable.
And enjoy that once again to Saber. Engage is still happening, so I decided to help her out.
Ally has your team destroyed.
Unfortunately, got stunned by the
turret.
hand, so I gotta get out right now. Raw managed a pretty nice freeze for once, and
Enemy double kill.
managed to get a kill on the Saber.
Launch attack.
It's a pretty decent trade out, and things are starting to shape out, especially
Initiate retreat.
as you move towards late game. Our farm difference is beginning to, let's just say, narrow,
Your team
becoming
destroyed
smaller.
a turret. Initiate retreat.
Because at this point, we all know that Moskov is our carry for this game, so we have to protect him at all costs. In this case, Moskov is going to push the top tower and remain out of view.
Your team
And wait in the
destroyed a
bush.
turret. Initiate
The enemy team
retreat.
has come around with Ugrok and Vixana from what we saw. They had to engage on the Vixana.
Initiate retreat.
Lolita did not seem like
Initiate retreat.
he had the same idea. The whole enemy team has come around, and then Martis
An
Saber
enemy
locked
has
onto
been
our
slain.
marksmen. And
An enemy
Aurora
has
came a little
been
bit too late.
slain.
And now
Initiate retreat.
Aurora's gonna die as well. And we can't really do
Initiate
much.
retreat has been slain.
So yeah, we just totally just got destroyed there. Especially in the case where you're behind, as I mentioned, you really need a very perfect team fight. As you can see here, Joy is just fighting against Martis, which is a horrible idea. I have no idea why you want to do that, but sure.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Waiting for my teammates to respawn. And we're gonna try and defend the tower as best as we can. Enemy team is trying to take Lord, but one ultimate Moskov chipped Saber down to pretty low. And so they decided to drop it, which is good for us. So Martis on his own here, trying to get him, but he took it away.
Initiate
And
retreat.
Lolita didn't manage a successful stun as well, because Martis was using his second skill.
Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat.
Lolita got baited pretty hard by
Initiate retreat.
Fanny, and now has to back off all the way,
Enemy has been
and
slain.
yeah, I must have to die for that. So Lolita,
An enemy has been slain.
Fanny has come right in, so it's an opportunity for us to engage.
Double kill.
Not very much. We're gonna just losing all the way,
An enemy has
but
been
at least we
slain.
got the Fanny at the very minimum.
Our turret has been destroyed.
So at this point, the enemy team is like well poised to take Lord, and it's just going all the way in on this. But of course, we realize there's an opportunity for us to go because they're all pretty low, and so I went in all the way. I managed to get a kill onto Saber first. Lord was pretty low, took one hit, took down Lord, and at this point I'm pretty close to dying, but somehow I managed to survive. Pretty nice. Lolita tried to help, but not very helpful because Lolita didn't even aim
Launch
the ultimate,
attack.
so he went into a buff. And then it's a huge game changer because
Team destroyed a turret.
Lord is a huge deal at this point.
Launch
He
attack.
helped us to gain a lot of ground, and now we have an advantage going into the next fight.
Initiate retreat.
Trying to engage on Vixana.
An ally has been slain.
Very nice freeze by Aurora, and managed to get a kill. Can't really engage anymore, I think, because at this point we're just baiting the enemy, because we're just setting Moskov to solo push. Because Moskov saw Martis and Saber come around,
Initiate retreat.
so while they went to defend the Lord, he came in to take the buff of the enemy team.
Request backup. Initiate retreat. Your team destroyed a turret. Initiate retreat.
Waiting for our tank to engage here, because after all, I'm not a tank, so it's better if I don't, especially if I fail to engage, like in this case. Joy decided to go in, figured out a good choice, because he shouldn't have gone in. Moskov went in crazy, Tofu doing a lot of damage, but he died to the tower, so it's pretty sad. Unfortunately, didn't land a nice kick onto Saber. I'm trying to get out right at this point. Probably unable to do so. Yeah, all backing off at this point. Aurora stay at the forefront. That totally shouldn't be.
Request backup. Initiate retreat.
So we're just pinging retreat all the way because we want to wait for everyone to come out and we can have a successful team fight and just end it there instead of all these funny skirmishes. So now that we're back, we're ready for another team fight. Of course, we're waiting for a good opportunity to engage, of course, because Joy at this point is a little bit too far off. Enemy team decided to pull back further towards their territory. And here, just waiting on the sidelines, see if anything happens. Joy has gone in, thrown onto Fanny. Is a huge freeze by Aurora. First kick onto Fanny. Fanny is going down. Saber managed to go down. Moskov managed to kill. Aurora managed to kill onto Grok. Knock out Martis. That's all we're gonna get for this fight, which is good enough. Mega freeze by Aurora. Almost got a kill onto Vexana, but it's kind of good enough. We don't actually have a minion here, but we can tank the tower. Taking turns, draw hit, Chou, Lolita. Moskov managed to kill onto Vexana. It's a wipeout. We're just gonna tank the tower. And that is the game. GG well played. It's a huge comeback from the early game, which we were just probably get rolled over. But of course, with good rotation, we just can protect our marksman or damage carry and go for the enemy carry, like in that case, like Vexana or Martis. And yeah, we just gave them a pretty hard fight. And fortunately, we engaged our victorious, and in the process, I managed to get MVP. So yeah, it's pretty hard for a game, especially since our team was just mediocre. But fortunately, we managed to pull out of it alive. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Chou, so signing off. I will see you guys next time.